Bonsoir. I'm excited. This is one of the easiest things for me to teach you because it also exists in English. In English, you have two tense modifiers that allow us to know you're speaking in future tense. One is a phrase, one is a word. The phrase is going to. I'm going to, action. I'm going to eat. Going to, adjective. I'm going to be tired. We omit to be, right? Because it's in front of an adjective. It's not in front of a person, place, or thing. It's not in front of a subject. So we can't say it's that being, right? If I'm going to be tired, it doesn't mean I'm going to change my form and turn into tired, right? Well, that wasn't good for tired. It'd been like tired, right? So we would not use say as in to be. I'm going to be tired. We would just say moi pral fatigué. I will be tired. Moi pral fatigué. So pral is your will, so to speak. You're going to, and then an adjective, and then a verb. One thing I do want to say, if you were saying, I'm going to church, again, that's aller, that's to go. That's the only action in there. But when you're using going to let us know it's future tense, I'm going to see you tomorrow. I'm going to eat that, right? I will eat that. If it's interchangeable with will, you are using pral, P-R-A-L. So pral lets us know it will happen. What I want to do is I'm going to give you some sentences in Creole, and you can use this exercise however you wish. It is not in the workbook. Remember, I like to give you extra material, okay? So I'm going to say sentences in Creole for you to répéter après. And what you can do is you can write the translation down if you'd like, but I'm going to break it down and explain the translation. But this is solely for you to practice to completely get the concept of pral, okay? Araignée pam pral manger moustique. This means, oh, I'm going to wait just in case you want to translate it. So I'm going to break it down again. Araignée pam pral manger moustique. This is the vocabulary from this lesson, of course, and past lessons. So I try to use sentences from up to the lesson you're on and throw in a few extra words, bonus words for you. So araignée is spider. Araignée. Pam. I'm emphasizing mine after a possession. Araignée pam. In English, you would not say mine spider. You would just say my spider. Pral manger. Will eat moustique. When we put moustique like that, we are generalizing. So that means we're saying mosquitoes. If I were to say araignée pam pral manger moustique yo, that means my spider is going to eat the mosquitoes. I'm just speaking in general, not the mosquitoes, not definitely knowing which mosquitoes, just gonna eat mosquitoes. Okay? So pral there means pral manger, will eat. Here is deuxième, the second one. Deuxième. Beth Pau pral danser ak choual yo. Répétez. Beth Pau pral danser ak choual yo. Again, we're emphasizing your cow. Beth Pau. It's like your cow. Because when we do that, it could be mine, yours, theirs. But because we have a possession possessor, we can't say yours cow. So we're saying your cow. Okay? Pral danser, will dance, ak choual yo, with the horses. We definitely know what horses we're talking about because we have yo, choual yo, the horses. Okay? If I just said choual and no yo, that means horses. Any horse. We don't know whose horse. Beth Pau pral danser ak choual yo. Toi, this is your troisième, your third one, troisième na. Pourri que nous pral poser là. Répétez après-moi encore. Répétez after me, après moi, après encore, again. Pourri que nous pral poser là. Poser doesn't just mean to pose, but it means to relax, to take a moment to pause, to relax. Buriknu, donkey, belonging to us, our donkey, or donkey belonging to y'all, y'all's donkey, will, pral, poser, will rest here. La. Buriknu pral poser la. Our donkey or y'all's donkey will rest here. La can mean there, will rest there. Those are both correct. Quatrième na, the fourth one. C'est chat payo qui pral accoucher. Répétez après-moi encore. C'est chat payo qui pral accoucher. You can always pause when you hear a new word and go to the dictionary to look it up. Accoucher means to deliver a baby. So when a woman is about to deliver, we would say accoucher. Akouche. Accoucher. By the way, poser was Poze. Okay? If you're having a hard time with spelling words, if I say a new word and tell you the meaning and you go, well, spell it, she didn't spell it, you need to go back to the vocabulary, not the vocabulary, to the alphabet and listen to the letters so that you can remember what they sound like. And then you can be able to spell things out. Okay? So, c'est chat payo. It is cat, theirs. So we're emphasizing it's their cats. Did you see? It could be their cats or their cat, because yo could mean it's plural. It's the cats belonging to them, or it could mean it's just their cat. C'est chat payo. So basically with that, it's context that would let us know it's their cats or it's their cat. But we're emphasizing there. It's their cat. It's their cats. Qui pral, which will, who will accoucher, deliver, give birth. C'est chat payo qui pral accoucher. It's their cat who will deliver. It's their cats who will deliver. 5. Chien Jean-Marc pral mourir demain. Chien Jean-Marc. Jean-Marc is a Creole name. John Mark. Pral mourir demain. Dog belonging to Jean-Marc. Chien Jean-Marc. Jean-Marc's dog, pral mourir, will die demain, tomorrow. Chien Jean-Marc pral mourir demain. Jean-Marc's dog will die tomorrow. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some practice sentences in the next video using PRAL. The reason we're going to do this is I want to also target all of the possession possessor rules. Okay, possession possessor, for you and mine, and being emphatic, their cat, because I want to make sure that you get those down so that in future when you go, oh my gosh, I can't remember, this is one of the videos you will look at to remember the possessions and the future tense PRAL. Like the video, download it, and go back to this every time you go, what's the tense modifier for the future again? Okay? Au revoir.